Hey, it's Mike Sylvester again with another video. Today's topic, a very, very important topic these days, GLP-1 drugs. Have you ever wondered where GLP weight loss drugs actually came from? Believe it or not, part of the story starts with a lizard. You heard it, a lizard. Not just any lizard, the Gila monster. This desert reptile can go long periods without eating, so scientists became curious. How? What they discovered wasn't that the lizard was producing weight loss drugs. It was a compound in its saliva called exendin-4 that mimicked some GLP-1 effects and importantly resisted rapid breakdown by the DPP-4 enzyme, the enzyme that normally deactivates GLP-1 quickly. That's important. That discovery helped launch an entirely new class of medications designed to last longer in the body. And newer medications like Mounjaro and Zepbound go even further. These newer drugs also activate GIP receptors, acting additional metabolic effects that may improve blood sugar control, enhance weight loss, and for some people, improve tolerability, including reducing some of the nausea often associated with earlier GLP-1 therapies like Ozempic and Wegovy. So how do these drugs actually work? They slow down how fast food enters your stomach so you feel full longer. They increase insulin release when you eat, helping control blood sugar. And they send signals to your brain that say, you're not that hungry. That's why people often eat less and lose weight. But here's where the story gets even more interesting, because your body still needs fuel. If you're not eating enough, especially protein, your body doesn't just burn fat. It can also break down muscle. That's a problem. Because muscle isn't just for appearance, muscle is your metabolic engine. It helps regulate blood sugar. It supports strength, protects metabolism, and plays a major role in long-term weight maintenance. Lose muscle, and you may lower your metabolism, reduce strength, and make it harder to keep weight off long-term. So if you're using a GLP-1, the goal shouldn't just be weight loss. It should be smart weight loss. First, prioritize protein. Think of every meal as an opportunity to protect muscle. Second, strength train at least 2 to 3 times per week. Give your body a reason to keep your metabolically valuable tissue. Third, don't obsess over the scale, because the scale is a terrible reporter. It tells you that weight changed, but not whether you lost fat, water, or muscle. And that distinction matters, because losing weight is not always the same as improving health. And finally, understand this. GLP-1s are a tool. They are not magic, not a substitute for muscle, not a replacement for nutrition. Used wisely, they may help some people regain control, but your long-term health still depends on protecting your metabolism. And that means protecting your muscle. One last thing, and this part matters. Some people report something called anhedonia, a reduced ability to feel pleasure. GLPs don't just dampen hunger. They may also blunt aspects of the brain's reward system. Food may become less appealing, which is often expected, but for some people, so can other sources of pleasure. This may look like less interest in food, but also less motivation, less drive, less enjoyment. You didn't just reduce appetite. You may have also turned down parts of your brain's reward volume. That doesn't mean this happens to everyone, but it does mean these medications affect more than the stomach. They influence the brain, behavior, and potentially how reward is experienced. So whether you choose GLP-1 medication or not, understand the full picture, because the real goal isn't just eating less. It's preserving muscle, protecting metabolism, supporting mental well-being, and building a strategy you can actually live with. Thank you.